Beh, c'è il countdown adesso qua? No, c'è waiting, c'è scritto.
Come c'è scritto waiting?
Ho messo il link. Link di YouTube, adesso dice waiting for Juventus Official Fan Club.
Dovremmo essere live in teoria. Ah, siamo live!
Da 20 secondi che siamo live.
Ok. Welcome to...
Okay. All right. Done.
Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this. I have no idea how to call it. Okay. We are right away. We have the first message. Mamma mia,
David.
English, please. We are English speaker right now. In a little bit, we have Giulio doing a tutorial for our Juventus fan in all North America. Okay, so we decide to start this project. Can I call it project? Or is it too serious? Okay, because we just want to talk about Juventus and say a little bit of dummy stuff. That is full of dummy stuff. Every dummy is writing something on Twitter nowadays. Okay, so why can not we shouldn't do them either? So, and okay, exactly. So, thank you. That is better. And so it's open to all JFC Hollywood member. Okay, and whoever want to participate, I don't know if we're gonna have this is gonna be the first and only episode we're gonna have of this show. Okay, or maybe we're gonna have like 1,000 on episode. We don't know. And so my name is Matteo. I'm glad that I have with me tonight the co-president of the JFC Hollywood, Giulio Gallese. Hi, Giulio. How are you doing?
Hello, everybody. I'm doing great. Thank you. I want to start.
Wait a second. Let me introduce the other participant. Don't be selfish. And then here, live from Montecito, right there, Santa Barbara County, Billone.
Hello, everyone.
Billone.
It's a pleasure to be part of this project.
Yeah, we pay you a big bucks to be here with us tonight.
I was able to afford this watch with the money you gave me, guys.
So we have 5 people watching. I think 3 are us. Okay, one is me, one is Bill. But okay. We're not doing this for a follow. We're just doing this for fun. Okay, so I know Giulio has something to teach us. So please,
it's not
make us smart.
It's just hang on. I need to write something. I need a pen.
I'm scared.
We need to start from the basics, right? Before we start talking about something. I don't have a pen that works well. Here, the one with the crown.
Can we start with alphabet, please? I don't remember after A, B, and what is the other one after?
You do the job.
I already forget the question I'm gonna ask you guys.
All right. So we're here, right? Everybody's here because we're gonna talk about Juventus, right? But the first thing that we need to clarify, since we are outside of Italy, is how you pronounce Juventus. Okay? So you pronounce Juventus. The U right there, it needs to be pronounced Juventus. It's not Juventus. It's not Juventus. It's not Juventus. It's Juventus. It's one word.
How many U?
It's just polite. It's just being polite, to learn the name of the subject. Like, I learn how you say Jack. I don't say Yak, right? In Italian, we said Yak.
Interesting.
Yeah. So this is the name of the lady. No, the old lady we're going to talk about. So it's polite to learn it. Juventus with the U, everybody. There you go.
I already feel smarter. Okay, so before like 30 minutes ago, I send you 3 or 4 questions, 3 or 4 topics I would like to talk about. And the first one, I think that it's quite dummy, in my opinion, because I say, why JFC Hollywood? And I say, well, I started with Giulio, so I don't know why. So I'm going to ask Billo, why JFC Hollywood?
Because we are actors and we work in Hollywood.
How do you say the name of the team that wears blue and black stripes? Atalanta.
Visa.
Visa's one.
Oh, straight from Silicon Valley. Ciao, Mauro.
Okay, okay.
Mauro.
Let's stick with Billo. So why Hollywood? You have been like I think you were a member of another fan club. Then you moved down here.
Yeah, Mauro was just interacting with us right now, and I was part of the Silicon Valley one. And I live in the Bay Area for a long time, and that was my club. And when I moved to Santa Barbara, one day I was looking around for other Italians since Santa Barbara County there are not so many. I look in the LA Facebook page of Italiani in Los Angeles, and I remember if it was Giulio or
It was
Matteo
me.
posted. Yeah, it was
It was
Giulio.
me.
Julia
And
the Stalker.
yeah, and yeah, immediately was one of the first one to reply that to the post. Yeah.
So I hope you enjoy being part of the club. I hope you find us quite entertaining or funny or smart or asshole. I don't know what you think about us, but okay. So let's
All
go. All of them, okay. So David's not the one. So I have another one. Bruges. Bruges has black and blue stripes, and then so the first topic I'm gonna ask you guys is well, we are at the end of what is gonna be what it was like a super long season. Okay, it looks like a super long season. Okay, I'm not gonna go into how we are going, what's happening. I'm asking what were your expectations before the season start. Pillo, if you want to start.
But as a Juventus fan, every year I want to win. I want to win something, and my expectation for this year was not to win. It was not expectation; it was more like a dream. But being the final Coppa Italia, I think, is a good achievement. The other part, I think I have a little sour taste in my mouth about what is going on lately, at least the last 15 games. But yeah.
Yep.
I think we could use that question you posed yesterday night in our chat.
Yeah.
When you asked, I think we can use that one. Maybe start from the end. Because you asked, how do you rate, the season? I guess how you rate the season is based on the expectations, right? That anybody had, and I had an approach. You had an approach. Matteo, who's gone, had another approach, and who there was Francesco had something else. So I will use that one. Is Matteo coming back? What's going on?
No, but we can.
Oh, there is. No, I didn't know if something went off. Okay. So yeah, I will go with that because you asked how do you rate
the season.
The season, right? So
are you already changing my topic?
No, it's
after 8 minutes of the first episode.
Elaborating your question.
Yeah, yes.
No, what I think,
guys, if you don't know him, he's from Silicon Valley. I guess Bill knows him, he's a legend. He was in Torino last month. He was with his wife, three kids, if I'm not mistaken. And he was able to. Everybody was wearing Dusan Vlahovic jersey, and Dusan stopped with them and took picture with them. Amazing.
Yeah, I remember we saw them at the Ritz-Carlton when we did the autograph.
Correct.
Marina Del Rey.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
So going back to how do you rate the season, like based on your expectations, right? I think it's a more all around kind.
No, I think if you do that way, I think the most fair way to do it is splitting the season two. And the first part of the season, to me, if you go the Italian rating 1 to 10, I would say the first part of the season was a 7 for sure. Unfortunately, the second part, it was been hard to watch. So at the end, to me, we are a little below par. We're not 6 that in Italy is the C. So yeah.
I think I would give that rating if we lose Coppa Italia. Like I would give a 4 or 5, right? If we lose Coppa Italia, because at the end of it all, right, the way I see it, you need to see what our objectives were, right?
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. We're playing like crap. Okay. we're playing like crap. That's not up for discussion. The past few months we've done 15 points in 15 games. It's just, undeniably awful, right? But if you look at the objectives that the team had, reasonable objectives, unless you start talking about winning the title, which I don't think it was ever like a realistic thing. It was a dream. It was a hope.
It was a dream. It was a dream until January. Was a dream. Yeah.
Right. It was a hope. You
Yeah.
were like, oh, maybe, who knows? Or, maybe we can hope, but
we can put it off. Yeah.
Right. But then the real objectives were to get into Champions League for next year and win the Coppa Italia, because it's the only two tournaments we're participating at. So if you win the Coppa Italia, then at the end of the season you have achieved everything you could have.
Correct.
Everything. How we achieved it, it's what is going to determine now. Is the coach leaving? Is another coach coming? Do we need to kick some players? The how, it's what's going to determine now next season. But in terms of, if you look at Juventus, the only thing that matters is like achieving, winning. They're getting there. I don't like how they're getting there, but they're getting there. So I can't take that away from them. So if they win Coppa Italia and they made it to top 4 or 5, maybe, that's like an above par season to me. Given the roster and all.
Yeah, I think all of you can be considered correct. Okay, so before the season started, it was a dream being competitive to win the Scudetto. We knew there was team better prepared than us tonight. Then yes, we seen them here. There was a different attitude, a different atmosphere than last year. It looks like they were more focused. They were more. And the beginning of the season was unbelievable. Actually, nobody was expecting us to win. Basically, we had like a 47 point, I think, in the first 7 or something like that in the first 17 games. It was unbelievable. The first part of the season until January was unbelievable. Okay. Then you need to consider, you got to be realistic, okay? And just to begin with, before the season started, you lost your two top midfielder, in my opinion, because we lost Pogba and Fagioli. And to talk about this season, you cannot talk about the season without considering we lost Pogba and Fagioli. And Pogba was coming for an off year. It was maybe it was going to be an in and off, on and off, okay. But we see the few 30 minutes that he played in a game, it made a difference. He made a difference with Bologna.
One question, Giulio. How many years was off Pogba?
Okay.
He said he was off only 1 year.
Okay. I take the show. Yeah, guys, and me. But then you lose Fagioli too. Fagioli, that maybe last year it was the player that brought the spark to this team. Okay.
And by the way, he's coming back in the next game against Monza.
Against Bologna, he should be back. I think they'll be.
Bologna.
We are waiting for the. I had no idea. I thought the league need to gives the okay. I don't know why, but I think he is allowed to come back on Monday. Mm-hmm. So yeah. So before the start of the season, we're like, say, hey, top 3, top 4, okay, at least final of Coppa Italia. Yes, that was okay, a decent season, a good season. Then you see the first part, and we are there. So, oh my God, maybe we can go all the way, or maybe you can go all the way. And then the last 3 months happened like 15 points in 50 games.
It's been one worse than the other, basically.
Yeah, and what is 14 goals in 15 games?
Yeah,
right.
So let's win the Coppa Italia. Yeah, the season is gonna be. It can be a 6. If you win a trophy, you cannot be. You need to consider it good enough. Okay. If you lose the Coppa Italia,
it's a bad. It's just bad because the way you're getting to Champions League and not winning the Coppa Italia after you make it to the final, it's bad. It would have been bad if you didn't make it to the final. Now they are to the final. I expect something.
Yeah.
I have a question for you guys.
Do you see what Donato say? Do you see?
Yeah.
agree with top 4. It's definitely top 5 because originally the goal was. It's right. I mean, if we make it to Champions
He has a
League,
point.
making it through the 5th place, it's just dumb luck at that
Yeah.
point.
He has
you
a
know?
point. He has
You
a
know,
point.
it's
Yeah.
just dumb luck. I agree with them. That's why, like, I think we should rate once all.
Everything
songs-
is over. Yeah.
Once everything is over, then we can actually like see
Yeah.
what has been done. I have a question for you. Do you think that they overachieved in the first part of the season and they're underperforming now? What's the real team? Because I mean, we didn't have Fagioli really.
Yeah.
So it's the same. Nothing has changed between the first and
No.
second season. This is season. Yeah, for first part and second part. I mean,
It's a good question. It's a good question.
I don't think we are so ugly the way we are right now. I don't think we are that pretty like the way first time we were. So we're exactly between the two.
Yeah, and but you got. But even like I didn't have the chance to rewatch a game, the yesterday game. Okay, but yeah, first half was awful. Can we agree? But the second half, actually, it wasn't that bad in my opinion. We were just not able to score, and we keep doing. So yeah, maybe we overachieved the first part of the season. Definitely, we are not as ugly as we are in the last 3 months of the season.
No.
Even if we watch the first half from yesterday, oh my god, thank God nobody was with me.
No, but how many counter from Salernitana we receive right at the beginning?
Yeah,
There were at least 2 easy way to score for Salernitana in the first half.
Yeah, I guess
No
David has a
concept.
point. David has a point. The team is on vacation since, and that speak about and actually this speak about the level of this team. This team, like they lost the game, they tied the game against Empoli, they lost the game against Inter, and they basically realized they cannot go all the way, even because Inter, you gotta be honest, they had like an unbelievable year in Italy this year, okay, and in the Campionato at least, and so they had a mental breakdown. Can we call them? But yes, but if you want to play with Juventus, you need to be tough mentally. You cannot.
No,
You cannot.
it's no excuse.
No, I'm not making that an excuse. Actually, I'm making like I'm gonna make it more serious for.
Yeah.
So that's why we yes, and the point is trying to make, and then we're gonna move forward. Yes, we need a new coach. Undeniable. Okay, but we need at least 8 to 10 new players.
Yeah, that's a fair number of players. But counting all the competition we're gonna be in next year, and if we want to just show up to the competition and be like at the mercy of everybody, is one thing. If you want to compete as Juventus, you should be competing. We need to change. I don't know, but like the other day with Francesco, we were talking about how many players you will keep. Probably 5, 6.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the truth is that. Yeah, unfortunately, the truth is that 5 or 6 you will keep in the roster, but you cannot do that either. So realistically, you have to compromise, like in politics. So you have to compromise. So we gotta be able to sell.
Look who's here.
Who we can
Ciao,
sell.
Lorenzo. It's sad to see. Yeah.
Question for you three. That's an interesting question. Who is expendable?
He's on the agenda. It's on the agenda. It's on the agenda. And then
Giulio,
this is
Giulio, the president is on fire. He has an agenda.
If you wins, video Matteo taking his shirt off. Giulio finally buys the greetings for Puebla.
I never promised any like that. I never promised any like that.
So speaking about that,
Pueblo.
Ciao, Luis.
So on Wednesday we have this game, and actually we're gonna watch together. I know, Bill, unfortunately you cannot join us. Okay, so it's a final. Okay, so it's a Coppa Italia, yes, but I want to win the Coppa Italia. I don't care. Okay, I remember when I was a young kid, one of my best memory was winning the Coppa Italia in the night against Milan. Okay, I don't care. It was just a Coppa Italia, and because it's 3 years we haven't won anything. So I think we will be at the underdog. We're gonna watch the game in Hollywood at the Cat and Fiddle, Giulio. So
Cat and Fiddle. Yes.
So, guys, join us if you can. Already took PTO to watch a game. Okay. So, what do you think about the game? So, do you think we're under the underdog, or actually because Juventus actually should be a
Big
better?
time. Big
Okay.
time underdog. Big time
It's one of the
underdog.
few times that we go into a Coppa Italia final as
Yeah.
the underdog. Maybe the only
Yeah.
one I remember. Like
Yeah.
as a very heavy underdog. But I like to be the underdog because the pressure is on us. And maybe this will help those guys that never won anything. When you don't have to forget, this team has never won anything. So it could help. It could be.
This is for you, Giulio.
Well, if Rabiot scores the winner in the final, deserves buying this shirt. If Rabiot scores the winner in the final, I will buy his shirt.
Oh my God!
All right, that's a promise. See, that's different. I said it.
We go. We do a barbecue. The three of us wearing the Rabiot shirt.
All right.
Guys, we already killed Kim this season. Okay, I don't mind killing Rabiot, but after Wednesday, honestly, let him play the final.
Do you want to tell the story
Yeah, go.
about Ken?
Yeah,
When we
go
met
ahead.
Ken.
Yeah, go ahead, please. Go ahead.
So one of the first player we met when we went to signing autograph at the Ritz-Carlton in the Marina del Rey. We stopped at the bar to get a spritz. That was very important part of the story because we were a little more loose. Then we start to say to Ken that he was going to score 15 goals this season.
Yeah, that was the end of him. Bilo approached him. Hey, Ken, this season you're gonna do 15. It was like, yeah, there. Unbelievable.
And the part that made me worry at the time was like he said, like, I hope so.
See, but that's symptomatic of
Yeah.
that's symptomatic of the season though, because like a striker that ends the season with 0, like at Juventus, I don't remember that happening.
No.
I mean,
Yeah,
No.
we could say
Schneider.
basically.
Schneider. When
what
he
did
came,
I
yeah.
missed what Rabiot said in the post-match on Sunday. Mauro just
Well,
said,
yeah.
It's basically saying that they ask a question about the future, and they say, "I don't know what's going to be in the future," and many of the staff basically that don't know what they're going to do. So confirming that there's
But
going to be like a change.
I think he said the coaching stuff, no?
Yeah,
The coaching stuff.
the staff. Yeah.
Yeah, coaching stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So going back to the Atalanta game, but I have this thought for you guys. So basically, after yesterday, okay, after how we play and how Atalanta has been playing lately, okay, basically it looks like they're gonna score easily 4 or 5 on us, according to the 90% of the web. Okay, so if we win, we are underdog. If we basically nobody's giving us a chance. If we win, are we allowed to celebrate? Or people
No,
say
every win.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, no, because or if we win, Coppa Italia going back to be like just a Coppa Italia, because our fan is like it's kind of like it's kind of special.
Like always they say in many shows or Radio Bianconera is like we are too many. So
We are too many.
If people feel like we don't celebrate a win. Sorry about that. I celebrate even if we win against Lecce or Salernitana, honestly. So
if we win, it would be like
yeah.
in a way a game changer to me, because it will allow this team to win something, and that could be like a starting point, because going 3 years without winning anything, it's really psychologically like does a lot to a team. So it would help a lot the next coach or whoever is going to come,
Good point.
starting from there. That's why this win will be more important than any others, speaking about Coppa Italia. Then going as an underdog, it will also show, that these guys might have some cojones, how they say, pueblo, no?
But look, check what for Inter, after they made the Champions League final last year, the confidence, the boosting confidence they got for this year's season.
Yeah, of course. That's all. A lot of it's psychological. Just look at the team. Everybody talks about the Empoli game. To me, it was the Inter game that killed them, because we lost with Inter. The gap was already too big for them. They didn't think they were good enough, and then crumbled. I think it's all psychological. mainly. Then there is some technical.
I think this is Abram. I see, yeah, it's a strong team. I have all the confidence in the world. They're in the Europa League final. I just crushed Roma, where we had some trouble. So yeah, it's gonna be a tough match. No deny about that. Yeah, we should celebrate it for the press. It would be just luck, but yeah, I know. But yeah, no, but and to consider that, I don't want to jinx it. Okay, so please, if you want to show you, don't show your hands. Don't show your hands. And lately we are having like decent game against Atalanta. We for years we had trouble play against them, but even this year, yeah. And the first game it was a 0-0 without anybody taking a shot at the goal, I think.
Right.
But the away game, the game we played 3 months ago, like we played in Torino, it was a 2-2, and actually one of the best games we have played in the recent time. Okay.
That's why, like, final. It's like one game. It's one game. You don't know the approach that what happens to people. We have like a coach that has won a lot, knows how to win. This is the first time we see Allegri with this team in that position in this past 3 years. So you don't know what's gonna tell them. You don't know how it's gonna, push them. So
that's
sure,
for you guys.
but like I wouldn't give it away that quickly yet. How would you play against them? Hunker down at the back, counter attack to close spaces, or try to play openly? We've never played openly the whole season, so I don't expect to play openly.
I guess Salernitana in some way we are open, yes.
Yeah, the second half, not the first. Not the first. So I think.
But yeah, the key is what we've been missing the last 15 games is the fact that basically was almost impossible to score to us.
But
now it became like almost normal to at least allow the one goal, and we gotta try to recover the game.
14 goals in 15 games are really bad. Yeah,
but
we don't score the much, but at least before we were not allowed in goal.
Guys, Lorenzo has like a question. I think is special for Giulio. The question, so I'm gonna put you on the spot, Giulio, with this. Okay. And with this, we're gonna close the channel.
Locatelli, I feel I'm gonna answer this question, answering another question they said before. I feel that 75% of the team can go. I wouldn't notice. Okay, so we don't have champions really yet, like full-grown champions that can lead the team. So Locatelli is the least of my worry. I mean, I don't like him at all. How he plays, okay. As much as I don't like him, I would give him a shot with a different type of midfielder next to him to see if now actually it is what everybody says. Because right now he's not what everybody says. He's sucking. He's playing badly. He's making like gross mistakes. Maybe he has the potential, but like when you have to do a pass from here to there and you miss it, or when you have the chance to send a striker to the goal, instead you pass it to the side. I mean, these are basics that he's not. So, Locatelli, he can go, and I will forget about him. If he stays, I hope he will do better with another one, but like I wouldn't lose over him. I would say that the only one that are worth keeping is Vlahovic, Yildiz.
Wait, don't jump the gun.
Jolly, they already asked that, and that's it. And Chiesa, maybe. That's it. So Locatelli.
Yeah. Cambiaso.
So what do you feel is going to play playmaker?
On Wednesday? Okay, so I think on Friday, there was Giuliani was saying, and usually it's pretty good with the news about the formation, about the squad. It was saying that Rabiot was going to play in front of as a playmaker, okay? Today, I think Albanese was saying Miretti will start there. So I don't know. And like even this, okay, we know Locatelli is suspended for the Coppa Italia final. Okay,
why we don't try an option?
Yeah, exactly. So Nicolussi Caviglia has probably his things. I don't know why, because he never played a minute in the last 35 months. Okay, Miretti. Guys, I have a soft spot in my heart for Miretti, okay? And the moment he was able to score a couple of goals between Firenze and I think it was enough Frosinone, I think in Coppa Italia, it disappeared. And yesterday he came back. All of a sudden, he came back for like an half. And actually, to me, was one of the best players on the pitch after Cambiaso. Okay. But I don't see Miretti as a playmaker, because the good thing about Miretti is the only midfield that we have that actually is going to cut into the goal, into the opposing boxes, making the movement that we desperately looking for.
Up there.
Right. Yeah. So I have no idea.
I don't know. I think it probably is gonna play Cambiaso in that position
as a playmaker.
No.
Ah,
We're not gonna have a playmaker. We have a
Basically,
rotation. We're gonna have a rotation. We're gonna have a rotation between Rabiot and Cambiaso, and McKennie is gonna be the third one, and probably is gonna play Wea, and the other side Oiling or Kostic, I think.
Kostic was like a.
What if he plays Alvarez?
Alcaraz?
Alvarez.
I was expecting him to play yesterday. I was my first sub on the game, and he looks like he disappeared. So
no.
I have no idea. So, and even that, like you have the final to be played, and you have this play. For example, McKennie in the last month, it's basically it looked like the old McKennie. Yes, he got injured in the shoulder. Okay, yes, but he played basically all year long at high level. Okay, but yeah, give him like let him rest yesterday and make Alcaraz play.
Alcaraz.
I don't understand what Allegri was trying to do yesterday. I have no idea what he was trying to do yesterday. Even Ken Vlahovic, I like Ken. Okay, but Ken and Vlahovic they didn't pass the ball
each other ever.
Yeah,
ever.
And they didn't even try to pass the ball. I think the first time they tried it was at 35 minutes, and I don't get it. I don't get what he was trying to do. And no, I don't think so. It has nothing to do because
we saw what happened to McKennie when he got injured last year. He got the shoulder injury. I mean, he has been going at 120% the whole season. I mean, it's the end of the season. Like
I think is he knows US is going to be part of Copa America, no?
Yeah.
I think he's pacing himself.
Yeah, I mean, he's tired. He's pacing himself. I mean, he's had a good season. Probably has been one of the best midfielders we have had this season.
I think he's been the best.
So, the bar wasn't
beside the fact that he's always been a player that scored goals, and this season has been the first season without scoring goals.
You're
right. But it's been his best season.
Yep. Yeah, I think 9, 8, 10 or 11 assists counting Coppa Italia and Serie A. So no. So I really don't know, because I like Cambiaso as a left back and Wea as a right back, for example. But basically, Cambiaso is like an all-around player. I was checking the stats he had yesterday. What he played.
The AD map is crazy. It's everywhere.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
And thank God it was everywhere, because it was the only one with progressive passes.
But beside the last game in general, if you see the overall in the season, he's playing left to right in the middle, and he's been playing everywhere, and he's making a difference. Yesterday, do you remember the post he hit with the left foot?
No, I forgot that.
First half. When he cut in the middle and in the half moon, he shoot with the left.
Oh yeah. Correct. Yeah.
Right. He's only dangerous players that we have that they can create a play out of nothing like that.
Cambiaso, I agree with him. Cambiaso is untouchable too.
Yeah. He's one of the few that shouldn't be.
One of the few that is solid.
Left, right, pace. He has vision. He can pass the ball deep. He has it all.
Think that 11 months ago, he was basically the backup for Paris in the under-21 European Championship.
Yeah.
And if you think the player became like less than 10 months, maybe here Allegri he deserves some compliments because this play. Look, I still hope he's gonna go back play like a left back. Okay, because I think that's what he's best suited to play. But really, what he has become is unbelievable.
Yeah, no, you can see that he's a player that is technical and he has pace, and is being going around the league a little bit, and he had enough experience to become a relevant player. Is the right approach with a young player to start to go around and prove that you're worth it. I think Miretti would be
Yes.
perfect for him. What happened to Cambiaso, for example? Unfortunately, we were short in the roster and we had to keep him. But to me, it was perfect for him as a player.
Well, but Cambiasi, remember when he was here last year when we didn't know if Cambiasi want to stay. They were speaking about loaning him out, or maybe even. And then I remember asking the question to him when they were saying bye to us on the Saturday, the last training that we attended to. I say, hey, and I said something like, Andrea, don't leave us, stay with us. And he said, I'm gonna. What he said, I'm gonna tie myself to the fence, something like that. So
Like Bonucci?
Okay, you kill all the positive vibe right now. So you wanna do the prediction, or better we don't do that? I think better.
The prediction, no.
No, exactly. Because if we predict it after how we gamble, it's better.
No.
Yeah.
No prediction.
So, last topic of the night, and I ask you to prepare to like if you had 3 calciomercato move that you would do if you are Giuntoli.
3, and there are not too many.
No, 3. Just what you will.
Well,
who goes first?
A playmaker. We need a playmaker. Somebody that plays in the position, knows to play in the position, and has the personality to play in the position. So we definitely need a playmaker, unless we're going to use Fagioli as a playmaker. I don't know. But I think we need a playmaker for sure. And maybe even a second midfield. No, I take it back. A playmaker. So only 3 moves. Okay, 3 moves. We need a right back.
We need 3 right back.
Yeah, I said right back. We need a playmaker, and we need a second midfielder.
That's a good one, Mauro. I wish.
Yeah, I wish. Cross.
I wish Cross. I wish too.
I'll go to
I
Madrid,
wish Cross.
put it on my shoulder, and run back. Like
I wish Mauro. No, what I think is we need to build a team like we always did in the past with 2 players for each role. So 2 left back, 2 right back, all that kind of stuff. But that's in general. But what we need right now is a technical center defender that has a different approach than Bremer has, and that he can make him better. And both of them having different characteristics improve their game. So a technical center defender next to a physical defender as Bremer. We need a player that is going to be a key player in midfield, and whatever is available with the money we have.
we'll take anything.
Of course, we need a playmaker, but of course we're gonna replace also Rabiot. I don't think Rabiot staying, so we gotta replace also somebody that can run box to box.
It's not on the payroll again, right? He's gone, right?
Yeah.
No, because Arthur is coming back, so
Yeah.
See, Mauro is saying, he's joking, but like he's saying what Bill is saying. We need Bonucci. We do need a Bonucci. We have a Chiellini who is Bremer.
Yeah.
But if somebody's bringing 65, 70 million for Bremer, what would you do?
I make it public because you already know my answer. To me, I like Di also said that today on Radio Bianconera. He would build the new Juventus around Bremer.
Oh, really?
Well, Di just said that today. And I feel, to me, when you have a defender that's so dominant, like physically, is like your pivot in basketball. That is all the guy that takes the rebound, the headers. In
I don't have all this confidence.
For 70 million, I would do what I would do with Cross. I'll put Bremer on my shoulder, run to the field, and drop him there. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why.
Money are important. Money are important, but you gotta find the player that is that relevant.
He's 27, and he still makes a lot of mistakes.
Yeah,
still kind of young for a defender. No, I agree. You know what? I'm not, but it's still for the defender.
Physically, he has some, movements. He has some that are great, but like he makes a lot of. I mean, we have had too many games.
Even yesterday,
where Bremer was like one of the problems, at least for part of the game. For 70 million.
But what is Bill is trying to say, and if, let's say we have right at the moment where Bremer, Rugani, and Gatti, right? Because we can consider Sandro is leaving, De Sciglio, who knows what's happened to him, and
Danilo went like it.
Danilo, hopefully some team in Arabia is going to offer something to him, hopefully, but. So if you lose Bremer, basically you need to buy two. At least two. So yes, how is he coming back? So
but he's a young player that you gotta prove him to be like the centerpiece of Juventus.
Yeah, exactly.
Versus like being a backup, Juventus is one thing. In a season where you're gonna play 55 games, and there's gonna be space for everybody.
Donato,
that's one thing.
I agree with Calafiori. I love that kid. Okay. I'm not sold on Buongiorno. I see Buongiorno like a Bremer 2.0, honestly. I don't like him at all. But that's my opinion.
I think in soccer you need both kind of defenders, guys.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, you're right. You're definitely right.
It's not like the Nestas, the Maldini are like 1 in 1 million that they have both. Normally, you have a player that is physical, and normally you have a player that is technical that does the reads. So maybe Uzen, like you said, maybe Uzen and Bremer together, maybe it could be, but you also need 2 other in the backup.
Yeah.
They have the same different.
I think so Sky is the limit. Sky is the limit for Uzen. He has a dad that he thinks that he's already messed Nesta Maldini, and as you were saying, Nesta Maldini doesn't cover like every day.
No, unfortunately not.
And would you keep both? Of course, would you keep both Chiesa and Vlahovic, or would you sell one of them?
I think between Vlahovic and Chiesa, I would say Chiesa.
If I had to choose between the two, I would probably sell Chiesa too. I will keep them both at least for another season. I would like to see some of these players playing with a different role, different how do you call it? Tactical scheme, 4-3-3, different midfielders. I would like to see them to see if there is room there, if we're missing something. If it's true that this maybe the coach's fault. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. I don't know. I feel like this season we shouldn't use our emotions about this season to make any rash decision about some players that we have in the roster.
I agree.
Because like we said, we have only few that show potential, right? And maybe we should try to keep those and keep some of the youngsters. I mean, we haven't talked about Sule, Yildiz, there are those kids too.
Let's say you're gonna have Chiesa, Sule, Yildiz. My God, I forgot the fourth one. Well, even Healing, I really don't like Healing, honestly. But if you have Sule, Yildiz, and Chiesa, you already have a good starting point, honestly. If you have to
sell one,
you need one more.
Yeah, you need one more, but you already have a good start with them.
You need a 4 like that, and you need a backup striker. If you think that you can rely on Milik,
exactly.
and have him healthy. For at least 75% of the games, he stays.
We can't rely.
If he cannot be healthy for 75% of the game, but this is for 99% of the players in our roster. For the future, of Juventus. I don't want to see any more of the Dybala situation, the Ramsey,
The
the
Shield.
Shield, thousand other players that we had. I want healthy players that you can rely on, because one of the things to me was a plus for Rabiot and Alexandro was they were always there.
Yeah.
And Locatelli also. Locatelli too. Yeah. The one who shows up. You cannot blame the one who shows up because the other people are calling sick. You know what I mean?
In fact, like if you look at it, Milik and Keane, both of them, they've been available only for half of the season.
The season is long, David. They have a lot of games. They can switch. So
yeah, ideally, my ideal of football is like the Bayern Munich approach, that you have 4 wings. And but in different levels, you don't have to be like Napoli does the same thing. You play 60 minutes two, and the other two enter the last minute.
The word on the street is that Thiago Motta is the choice. He would like to bring the athletic trainer he has right now at Bologna, and the athletic trainer he has now at Bologna is Cesare Pradelli's son. Then there was the Mimo Chelsea below, him. He was speaking. That he's a physiotherapist, so he kind of know what he's talking about. He said that he's like one of the emerging guy in the sector. So I don't know better than that. Pintus is like a god for that, but
yeah, it's always different when you grab like somebody from a smaller team that they play 38 games versus a team that he has to play like Ancelotti has a different approach with Real Madrid because he knows these players are going to play every 3 days. And when you have coaches like Conte that drive you like crazy during the training, but they only play in Tottenham with 38 games, it's good. When the Tottenham start to play Champions League, is the difference. So you have to have that kind of approach, I think. A little bit of both.
Right.
So both of you would keep Vlahovic and would make it like the 9 at least for the next season.
Hey, if you don't have a great alternative.
Yeah, right. Unless, but I don't know. I'm again, like I said, so far I don't see champions, right?
No, I agree.
I see people with I see 4 or 5 with great potentials to be champions. So it's a gamble on any of those 4 or 5 either way. So Vlahovic, if he gets his head straight, he could do a lot. Like, just think, I'm one of the harshest critic of Vlahovic. You guys know. But I have to say this. He has scored 15 goals, right? 15. He has missed 3 or 4 PKs. I'm not mistaken, right?
2 or 3.
Just sure. And he has missed at least another 10 easy goals that I can think of. Now, if he would score half of all the shit that he has missed, we would be at 22, 23 goals, right? So that's where I say, like, there is a lot of room for improvement there, So I think I will keep Vlahovic.
But you know why? Because okay, let's say you receive like an offer you cannot refuse, like 120 million. Okay, you're gonna sell it. Okay, but if you're gonna sell Vlahovic for 70 million, and then you need to pay Zirkzee 50, 55, it doesn't make any sense to me. Even if I'm one of the biggest Zirkzee fan, on the West Coast, okay, but that move doesn't make any sense. So yeah.
Yeah, the problem for us is always we're gonna have the price tag going up when we try to approach a player.
I disagree with Mauro.
Mauro brings a good point about Vlahovic. His salary is very high. So I would definitely try him again. Another season. I mean, next season he has no excuses. He needs to step up his game.
Yep.
He needs to step up his game.
Yep, I agree with this. Honestly, I agree with
that. Him, like everybody else, I think next season, whoever it's on the fence now and makes the cut for next season, the next season they either are Juventus worthy or they're out. Because we can't keep like
But the alibi will be gone next year. So
Oh, totally. Oh, totally.
yeah. I would
Totally.
love for us to have the same team with a different coach, just to see if was the coach or how the player.
yes, but people would say last year Allegri ruined them.
Yeah, because like what?
I'm with you, but you're not gonna win the argument because
No, I'm not winning anything.
dummy is gonna be dummy. So
I don't want to win anything. Yesterday evening, I was explaining to my wife. She was listening to me talking about Allegri, and I was like, "What the heck is going on with this Allegri?" I was like, "This is what's going on." This is what's going on. I told her, like, there is people that hate him just now, blind hate toward this guy. They can't see anything good in him. People that love him and they are not capable of saying they make mistakes. And then there are people in the middle where I would like to place myself, where I'm able to say, this team is weak. The coach, I don't think he has used them in the best way and he's made mistakes. So this season is gone like it's gone because the coach and the team both have like, a heavy part, what's going on. And at some level management too, because they expected the management at certain moments of the season to step in and put everybody in line, and they haven't. So I think that would be a fair assessment of what's going on, not just Allegri or not just the team, right? That's why I'm saying, like, I wish it would stay the same and we see another coach, so we could understand if it's actually one or another. It's not going to be like that. The team is going to be most likely improved, next year, and then they're going to play 3 competitions versus 2. So there is no comparison that can be done. So, and let's not forget one last thing, that yes, Allegri this past 3 years hasn't won anything, but let's not forget that last year was like a shitty year with all that stuff off the pitch, with like the, points, 10 points, less 15 points, plus 5 points. Like, that would have destroyed anybody. You could have had like anybody on the bench would have fucked up everything. So that year, I don't think it counts. Meaning, it counts like as a plus because he still made it top 3, by the way.
Yeah.
But
okay, I cannot speak with somebody with a hat. Honestly, I'm sorry, but it's like a fun at the rage. Okay, so guys, last 3 minutes, okay, because we already gone longer. We already gone longer than what we were supposed to. And as a first experiment of this show podcast, I don't know, talk with friends. I don't know what you're gonna call. So, and you. Yeah, exactly, Abra, exactly. Giants, wow. Yeah, but Bill, maybe you lost the first 3 minutes of the show, and Bill is coming from the Bay Area, so unfortunately for him. But
one day I'm gonna show you my tattoo.
Yeah, no, it's better not. Okay, and even like so last 3 minutes. So question. Giulio, no, I have a question. Giulio, what you gonna do if we win? You don't see my hands. If we win on Wednesday, what you gonna do?
What do you want me to do? I mean,
Bila, will you be able to watch a game?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch the game.
Hopefully,
I clear my schedule for those 3 hours.
Okay, here the not something. I will go something even worse than that, but okay. Well, that's the easy part ever. Come on, come on.
That's the minimum. We'll do something. We'll see. If Matteo bring a bottle, we'll pop a bottle out. Like, I don't know. We'll do something.
Do you still have the tequila from?
I still have a little bit of the tequila for Nuccio. Yeah, I still have a little bit. Yeah. And okay, so guys, do you have anything else you want to talk about, or you want to bring it on?
I want to say something to the guys that are following on the chat, that everybody is welcome to participate, right? So most likely we're going to do this once a week. I don't know if it's going to be Mondays. We're just testing today. Obviously, we can make it better. You know,
Bill and I were thinking about going 3 times a week, but you already
Yeah.
say only once a month.
no
Okay.
problem. Like if it's 3 times a week, if people, you know, want to have time to do it, like, but what I'm trying to say, it's like open to anyone that would like to talk about Juventus. So just let us know, shoot us a text if you want to participate, and it's open to anyone. Let us know if you have ideas, topics. You know, it's everybody's forum to speak their mind respectfully. And you know, there is again another thing that is non-profit. There is no intention of making money, no way of making money with this. So it's
There is
just,
a way to make money.
we, Matteo, me and you, Matteo, anything me and you do will not make money ever. We're
No.
just like there is no way we can. So we just enjoying that fun because we're not capable of that.
Oh my God.
You should open an Italian restaurant.
Yeah, we will start paying the customers.
Okay.
But
Well, no, thanks, Mauro, for being here all the way. Honestly, for all the whole episode, actually. So
Yeah, we gotta
And,
have Mauro
and
one
then-
time, man.
we'll have anyone.
well,
that-
Mauro is dangerous, you know. But yeah, definitely we should have that.
Yeah, we should have Mauro. Yeah.
yeah, Mauro will be good to have. Actually.
Apre Mauro un bar. I'm happy.
So
I'm
we
happy
say
that-
we say don't make money, don't lose money. It's different.
Break even.
Well, let's go without
Break
speaking,
even is
man.
better.
And I'm happy that Tutto Sport make the first page about us today, because they're concerned about us, and I don't know if you guys see it.
No,
It's like
what
no.
is it?
title is Tutti in Chiesa, so nice that we're thinking about us. So so no,
Can I say one last thing before?
no,
we
if
go?
you have to.
No, I don't care. You were late. Now you suck it up. So
Yeah.
I was late and we had to
You
wait
were
for you
late.
because you couldn't start your camera.
we went to start at 8. So I want to make a comment about going back to the final. What an article I read yesterday. I sent it to you guys about Tutto Sport Mediaset, where they said
Sport
they
Media
should
said.
give. No, listen to this. They should give the title, if they could, already to Atalanta because she already deserves it.
Why not the Europa League?
You guys didn't.
Why didn't give it the Europa League if they deserve it? No.
You guys did. So I'm saying this because that's what they think when it comes to us. You know, when there is the year we don't play well, like we don't deserve to win, even if we're to the final. Atalanta, they never said it. You know, when we made it to those million Champions League final, that we deserved already to win without playing it.
I
You know,
like this.
so that's why we need to keep these forums open, talk. You know,
No,
share.
but this is why. So we didn't give any weight to what Matteo said about the little girl saying that the Juve thing during the
I don't care about
anthem.
that.
No,
I didn't share in the
but-
chat. On the
but
club
I say
chat
like
today.
I don't care personally about this kind of thing. But what happened is after he sent it to me, 4 other people, they are not Juventus fans, they said that to me. Like it seemed like it was a funny thing that is normal. This is the thing like I don't like.
Yeah, exactly. That's
If
it
we share
become
it between
normal.
us, I don't care. But when there are 4 other people that said it to me, like no, it's not funny. Why you said it to me?
But if you think about that, well, I don't even. It's kind of like sad if you think about that. Yeah, this
No, to
young
me-
nice girl saying that Juve merda in front of in front of the camera when the camera is passing in front of you. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it.
No, I told you, like if when it's between us, I don't care. But when other people like start to saying that,
But the
no, I
problem
don't
is
like
not
it.
the girl. The problem is, you know, the communication about Juventus how it's done that makes that being okay and normalizes all of that. That's the problem. The girl that says that, it makes me laugh. If I see a little kid that says Inter merda, I'm gonna kiss him.
Yeah, true.
You know, so it's a bigger issue. Maybe we can talk about another time.
Okay, next time. Okay, so thank you, Billo, thank you, Giulio, for accepting my invitation to the episode pilot 0.01 about JFC Hollywood and Friends. Not so many.
Not so many.
Not so many. And guys, fino alla fine. And
Juventus.
bye, guys.
Bye, ragazzi, buonanotte.